Yeah, we're here. We're a little late, but we are here. We are here. So come on. Go on in. Let's do this. Edna, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Antoinette, happy Friday. Alicia, thank you for joining us. Let's see who else. Adrian, good evening. Stephen, thank you for joining us. Barbara, Dolores, good to see you. April, hey. Joanne, good evening to you. Coach Cassell Bell, hope you're not at a football game tonight, but thank you so much for joining us all the way from Jacksonville, Florida. Duval, Angela, good evening to you. Sarah is on with us. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Vicky from Guyton, Georgia, good to see you on. And it's always great to see the great Glenda Jones herself. She is on. Audrey is on. Hello. Gwen, good evening to you. Edna, I know you were wondering where I was, but I was right here. Good to see Arthenia here. Sarah Stevens, all the way from Liberty County. Good to see you as well. Ollie, whoa, I got Aunt Ollie on as well. That's cool. Good to see you. Scott Brown, you are very welcome, sir. It is well deserved. Good to see the Honorable Cynthia Jenkins, the Mayor Pro Tem of the great city of Noonan, Georgia, in Coweta County. Good to see you. Janita says she is ready for date night. I am ready as well. Denise, hello, good to see you. Sharon Renee Smith Taswell, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Deborah is on as well. Gwen, thank you for joining us. And Debbie Williams Walker, Debbie Williams Walker, Debbie Williams Walker. I hope that you're okay. Okay. Miko Chef, good evening to you. Moselle, good evening to you. Joyce is on. Hello, Joyce. Good to see you. Melody is on. Good evening. Good to see you as well. Jacqueline is on. Denise is on. Hello. Cassell says she's working. Okay. I need to write something down right quick. Yes. Okay. And Judy, good to see you, Judy. Good to see you this week, and congratulations. Tracy, good to see you. And ladies and gentlemen, Ed Beatty has set the protocol for tonight. This is a hate-free zone. Leave your hate outside of our date night. Thank you. Good to see my brother Harry Thompson, sir, as well. Tanya is on. Thank you so much. Mimi, good evening to you. Desiree is on. Nicole, thank you for joining us. Dana is on as well. And Kimberly is on from Northeast New York. So what is that, like Syracuse? Like Albany? Tell me where you're from. Renee is on. Good to see you, Gwendolyn, as well. Lakeisha, good evening. Sean is on. Good evening. Renee is on. And again, I'm looking forward to that wedding. Treen, good to see you. Tiffany, good to see you. Good to see the one of the hardest working aldermen we got, Alderman Dietrich Leggett of the 2nd District. Appreciate your efforts, sir, and all that you do on the ground, on the grind every single day. Good to see Julia on as well. Julie and Julia. Good to see Gloria on. Al, thank you, sir. Rose is on as well. What's up, Keith? Good to see you. Bert is on. Thank you as well. Lita, good to see Lita, and Lucille is on. Thank you, Lucille, for joining us. Serconda, good evening to you. Karen, thank you for joining us. And Sean, I had a so good week too, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Good to see Jennifer Davenport. Thank you for joining us. Antonio, thank you for joining us. Loto, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And whoa, Nicole is on. I am so honored. For real, for real. Good evening. Good to see you, ma'am. Thank you for joining us. Teresa is on. Thank you. And Bella says she loves me, and I love you too, Bella. Bella has her crab legs and her Don Julio, and you not sharing. What's up with that? Sally, we're going to talk a little bit about that. Erica is on. Latasha, I am doing well, thank you. Susan, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sarah, whoa, wait a minute. Wait, what happened? Wait a minute. Wait, I missed something. No, wait, I missed something. I saw something, but I need to see what I missed. Let me go back. I saw something that caught my eye, so I'm just trying to get to it, but I won't see it. MG Steele, thank you. Tasha, feed them kids, Tasha. Jackie is on, George is on, Sierra is on, Arlene is on. Oh, I know. Hello, Mrs. Holmes. Good to see you. Okay. Bishop Barry Jackson, good to see you. Jacqueline is on. And Elizabeth, if they don't try me, I won't make you laugh. Latrina, good to see you. Arnita is on. Katie is on with us. Thank you very much. Stephanie, thank you. That's right. I remember you, Sharon, quite well. Cynthia is on. Kimberly is on. Thank you so much. And let's see. Kim Fields is on. Okay, so northeast of Saratoga Springs. Okay. And we have Yvonne is from Chicago. She's visiting us. So everybody say hey to Yvonne. Thank you for joining us, Yvonne. Glad to have you with us. Vanessa, good to see you. Trell, thank you for joining us, Trell. Lisa, hello. Gloria, thank you so much. Corinne, I will come and see you. Dietrich wishes everybody from the 2nd District hello. Valerie, good to see you. Sheila from Houston, Texas is here. Henry Lee Perry, thank you for joining us as well. Brenda, I need an appointment soon. Jacqueline, good to see you. Cheryl, hello. Neil, if you go there, Neil, don't try us, Neil. We ain't having it. Atinia, good to see you. Marjorie, good to see you as well. Norda, thank you. Sandra, hello. Good Iron Bull had a blessed week. We're happy about that. Natasha is on. Thank you for joining us. Oh, wow. I have Mrs. Annie Pearl Jenkins from Noonan, Georgia on. That's a treat. Good to see your mother as well. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate you. Jacqueline, thank you as well. Francis, hello. William, hello. Good to see you. Ted, I am glad that you are a fan. Thank you for joining us. Angela Bowie is on. Sherry is on. Yeah, we ain't going to have Neil doing that tonight. Takoa, thank you very much. John, hey there. Happy Friday. Dee Dee, hello. Good to see you. And Princess K says hello. Hey, Princess K. And good to see you, Sharon. We haven't talked in years. Ed, we salute our armed forces. Brenda, good to see you. And the Honorable Teeny Ade Broughton from the great city of Pensacola, Florida is on. Good to see you, ma'am. Thank you for joining us as well. And again, Neil, we're not doing you today. Miriam, thank you so much. Sarah, good to see you. Sweet Jones, thank you so much. Sandra, I appreciate you from McDonough, Georgia. LaShonda is on as well. And I will, actually, we won't be talking about that, Maxine, today. We'll talk about that. I'm going to have you on. We'll talk about it. Freddie, good to see you as well. Yeah, Eric, you know what you're talking about. Sharon, I spoke to you. I did. I spoke to you. As well. Royce, good to see you. Lisa, hello. Michelle, thank you for joining us. Tidris, thank you for joining us as well. Patrick is on. I appreciate you. Jasmine, if they try me. Trini girl, what's happening? Oh wow. Joy, good to see you, ma'am. Sharon is on. Linda is on. Sorry for your loss. Linda from Parkside is on with us. Kiwana Cooper, hello, good to see you. And Net, good to see you as well. Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up. Juanita, good to see you. Maya, thank you for joining us. And Karen, I appreciate you. Bella, hello, good to see you. Neil, I'm not scared of your lawsuits, bro. Like I said, you get disrespectful, you're going to be gone. Try me. Friday's a good day to try me. Okay? Or I'll just sit down and just talk about you the whole show. You don't want that, do you? Michelle, thank you so much. Millette, thank you. Katrina, thank you. And Millette, he didn't win no lawsuit against anybody. I'll tell you what happened. Jacqueline, good to see you. Maggie, good to see you. Shirley, hello, good to see you as well. Edna, thank you so much. Tammy, thank you for joining us. Janet, thanks for joining us. Renee, good to see you. Barbara, thank you for joining us. Paula, good to see you. And Maxine, you should have got a call from us today. We're gonna set this thing up really good. So Maya, good to see you. Donica, good to see you. And Jacqueline Graves, good to see you, Jacqueline. Thank you for joining us. Shauna, good to see you as well. Yvette is on. Thank you so much. And David, good to see you. Heather, good to see you as well. Frederick, good to see you. Jasmine, hello, good to see you. Lizelle, hello, good to see you. Shaquita, good to see you. Brent Grant, thank you so much for all the work you do at United Way. We are Savannah Strong because of United Way. Valerie Pickard, thank you for joining us. Bishop Jacqueline Gilbert Grant has joined us. Everybody rise. Everybody just stand. Bishop has entered the room. Good to see you, ma'am. Always a pleasure to have you here. Stanley Hargrove is on here. Man, I got prayer warriors on here. Neil don't want none of this today. They will pray him right out of this room. Nikira, good to see you as well. Good to see Lori on here, Diva Queen herself as well. Thank you so much. Them Haywood girls says hello. I say hello to them Haywood girls. Elena, good to see you. Wanda, I know you haven't been on, but we're good to see you. Let's see. And Robin, you had a birthday this week, so happy birthday to Robin. Hey, Pastor Paul Little, thank you, sir. Good to see you. Ruth, thank you for your prayers. Beverly, good to see you. Good to see you, Sheila. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sarita, thank you for joining us. And I'm getting ready to deal with him. Lizanne, thanks for joining us, and thank you for all you do in our community as well. Emma, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Oh, students are on. Whoa, Shalia is on. Whoa. Good to see you, ma'am. Thank you for joining us. And Pam Mines. Pam Mines is the wife of my cousin Perry Mines. So good to see my cousin's wife on. Pam, good to see you. Troy, good to see you. Sarah, hello from Rome, like Rome, Georgia, Rome, Italy. Good to see you. And Kate, of course, we lift up the blessed name of Sarah Lynn Agro and Shirley Alwyn and all the honorees that are in here. Good to see Councilman DeMario Bryden. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Good to see Jacqueline Jones on as well. Trendy, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Good to see you. Rich, I got both Dinkins on here today. That's really cool. Linda, thank you so much. Nanette, thank you. Michelle, thank you as well. Cheryl from the Bronx. Cheryl from the Bronx. Good to see you, Pastor, as well. Eddie, go ahead and report them. Good to see Sister LaWanda Tillman on. I appreciate you as well. Thank you. And let's see. Chico's battery's going low, man. Get it on. Get it on. Ed, we could talk about it as well. And good, Iron Bull. We're glad about that. I'm going to deal with Mr. Neal in a minute, and I'll be done with it as well. Patricia, thank you for joining us. Walter Reeves is on. Angela so as well. Perry Mines, my cousin, is on, man. Love you, cuz. I love you and your wife, Pam. So thank you so much. Hey, good to see you. Mamie Thomas, Hinesville, Georgia, on as well. Okay, Sarah is from Rome, Georgia. Rachel, good to see you. I got 3 drinks on or 3 Dinkins on. Okay, 3 drinks on. Maddie, good to see you as well. Georgette, we did survive the week. Neil, you don't even live in. Well, let me go ahead and deal with Neil right quick. So this is for Neil, and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna do with it. So Neil doesn't live in Savannah. Neil lives somewhere south of Savannah. Neil ran for office, and Neil came in like 7th or 4th or whatever it is. And for whatever reason, Neil is very concerned about the things that are happening in Savannah. Well, he should be. Savannah is a wonderful and beautiful city. So just keep that in context when Neil wants to come on, because obviously he doesn't have enough going on in his life that he wants to sit up here and deal with us. As you know, light attracts mosquitoes. And so for us, when we're talking about light and we're talking about love, then we know that negativity is oftentimes attracted to that. So Mr. Neil likes to come on and do that. So, I mean, if that's what he wants to do with his life, we're more than willing to accommodate him. He doesn't run this show, we run this show. So, he's welcome to be here as long as he wants to be, and he's welcome to be in his little world and do the things that he does. So, that is the Neil story for tonight. And, just remember, he doesn't live anywhere around here, and he just has nothing to do. Neil needs to deal with what's happening in Collins, Georgia. How about that? So that's the deal with that. So that's his attention for today. I'll let Gina deal with him, and he really wants none of that. So we'll that's all the attention I'm giving to Neil for tonight. And you know what? The same thing happens with you. That there are people who, for whatever reason, you don't really know why, but they just, like mosquitoes, they're just there to bother you or try to bother you. And so you accept them for what they are. Again, if you're not showing any light, they would not be attracted to you. Mosquitoes are not attracted to dark clothes. They're attracted to light. And so that is the Neil moment today. And so, that's his life. And, for me, if I don't agree with somebody, you don't see me spending time fooling up with them. But, I think the deal is that he is attracted to the light. Neil likes to be attracted to the light. Neil likes the stuff that's happening here. Neil appreciates all the wonderful things that we have going on, and he just doesn't want to admit it. Because he can't sleep at night because whatever's going on in his life is so jacked up. So he's attracted to our light. So we're going to show him love, and we're going to we're just going to love the hell out of Neil tonight. Okay? So anyway, if it's Friday night, good to see you. If it's Friday night in Savannah, if it's Friday night during the pandemic, and you have no place where you're supposed to be, then you're with me. It is Friday night. It is date night. And as you know, we do this every night. We have done this every Friday. This is the 75th week. 75 weeks in a row on Friday night, we have been together. And I was running a little bit late tonight. And I was trying to be where I was, and I had to go. I told them, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from Friday Night Live. We are Savannah Strong, and we are together. Thank you so much for joining us again. 75 weeks. 75 weeks we have been getting together. We've been being together. We've been spending time together. It is a love thing for us. 526 days. We have been together. So, we are here. And we're still here. And if we made it to Friday, we celebrate the fact that we made it through another week. 75 weeks. We're still here. And so thank you all so much. And so we appreciate that. Laura, thank you for getting Miss Brooks straight. Miss Brooks, watch the reruns, baby. Watch the reruns. So, a couple of things. First of all, I really want to talk about Afghanistan. And, again, we recognize people on different ends of the spectrum, whether you felt like we should have been out or we should have stayed. The reality is that we've had U.S. Marines to die. We've had U.S. Marines to die. And so, this is horrible. It's sad. It's tragic. And it reminds us just how dangerous military service is. So I just want to make sure that, good to see you, Tia. Thank you for joining us. And so, Diamond, bye Diamond. Savannah's as strong as the people in it, and we're strong. So, if you don't agree, you can do something else. We agree. We outnumber you. We agree that Savannah is strong. So, anyway, so that's the position that we are in here. So we sent out our how difficult it is for families to get that call, to get that visit, that their loved one died in the line of duty. So, we had those service members to die. We've had other people to die. We had American service folks that were injured. We had Afghans, I think over 100 of them killed, and a whole bunch of them injured. So, again, we don't really know all that's going on out there, but keep them in your thoughts and prayers. It's just tragic. So I wanted to lift that up this morning because that's difficult. It's extremely difficult. So thank you all so much, and certainly again, think about those families. Think about those that are injured, those that are bereaved. Keep them in your thoughts. It's horrible. So that's what I wanted to talk about with that. And good to see you, Arlene. And so then back here, we are dealing with issues of our vaccination status and our COVID. Why is the judge letting out someone who pointed a gun at you so quickly? Savannah's not strong, especially when the judge defends criminals. Derek, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, you're coming here. I don't know what you're talking about. That's between you and the judge. I didn't point a gun out at you. I don't know why the judge is letting out someone who pointed a gun out. I mean, I think you need to take that up with the judge. I'm a mayor. I'm not the judge. So I think, I don't know. I mean, you're asking a question. I don't know. But I think, if I were you, I would be looking into why that happened. Get you an attorney and find out why that happened. So, Derek, I'm sorry. I mean, we can't solve your problem tonight. I don't know why. I just don't. But our COVID numbers remain high as well. And let me see. Desiree, could there be a place for just Chatham County school kids and staff set up a rapid 15-minute test results with COVID turnaround time? Desiree, let me say this. As you know, I had, and it's good to see Ann out of Westbrook on. I have nothing to do with the school system. I mean, the school system is its own board. I am gratified to think that a lot of people think that I have control over the school system. I don't. I'm a tax-paying citizen just like you are. The school system has its own elected board that hires a superintendent. I think that they're doing the best they can under these circumstances. I mean, I think it's no win. I think you're dogged if you do, you're dogged if you don't. I mean, if you close schools, you set a ripple effect where people lose their jobs, literally because, some folks have to be able to work. On the other end of it, I mean, I think as long as they can keep the vaccination, keep the infection numbers low and push through it, that they might be able to break through that turbulence. And for what I understand, they've been able to manage it, although the number is relatively low. Remember, we have 37,000 kids in our school system, 37,000. So when you're talking about 200 or 300 kids that are infected, you're really talking about a very small population in the entire school system. So, I think out of an abundance of caution, they do send, kids home if they've been in close contact as a precaution. I think that makes sense. So there are actually more kids sent home as a precaution than kids that are actually sick. What we need is parents to be vaccinated and then send if they're vaccinated, so that their kids don't come to school sick and then affect other kids. So, I think that's what the challenge is for us here. I didn't tell you, like the page, share the video. Remember, like the page, share the video. Y'all know the drill. Like the page, go ahead and share this video as well. So let's see what else is going on. I'll get to the other stuff. All right, Diamond says, let me deal with Diamond. Let's be authentic. We can be stronger. Of course we can be stronger. Everybody can be stronger. Just because I'm not as strong as I can be doesn't mean I'm not strong. I'm stronger now than I was when I was younger, but I was strong then. Savannah can be stronger, but that doesn't take away the fact that Savannah is strong now. So, you're only 22. You've been dealing with hardships before COVID, before I was mayor. I'm giving false hope. I don't know what your hardships are, sweetie. I don't know. I don't know you. And so I don't know what your hardships are, but I'll tell you that there are other people that have hardships, and there are people who can make them through hardships. And we have people around that can help people through hardships. So rather than sitting on here being negative, then try to get help for your hardships. Hardships are made to be overcome. It's all in your attitude, sweetie. All in your attitude. But anyway, Joanne, I'm thinking about closing bars or limiting. I'm thinking about limiting bars, but that's not right now. We're going to see where we are mid-September. Again, you all, we're not. Neil is a name we're not using anymore. So y'all, for the rest of this, nobody responds to Neil. Nobody. Just. The judge and all is the mayor lead my right instead of astray. Diamond, what are you talking about? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but anyway, I don't know. Obviously some other things going on with you. That's all I can try to do is give hope. That's what I do. I'm a dealer in hope. You know that? And so when you live as long as I have, you recognize that you might be facing hardships in 22. I faced hardships in 22. A lot of people on here face hardships in 22. We're still here. We'll make it over it. But you don't get over hardships by being nasty and being negative. It's in your attitude. So, that's some advice for you. If you need help, then reach out and get help. Again, I will tell you, if you keep on cussing on this page, you're going to be gone. How about that, Miss Diamond? Again, we don't mind you disagreeing. We're not going to tolerate the profanity. So I'm letting you know now. You do what you want to do, and again, you'll be dealt with. So anyway, some schools were. Some football games, I understand, was canceled because, the kids playing had COVID. And somebody contacted me today, and they were mad because the football game was canceled. I'm like, people are dying, and you are you're mad about the game being canceled, but you're not mad about the fact that kids have COVID that play football. I mean, I just think that people's lives are more important than the game. So, just wanted you to know what was going on. So, um, I don't know. So, I mean, we have to just keep on doing that. So, I've done some things um, as best we could to try to slow the spread. We'll see where it is. So, that's it. Kenneth wants to know the court's going to stay open. As it is right now, the courts are still open. So, Laura, I agree with you. Let's see. What else we got? Diamond again. You're not being specific. I'm beginning to think you're a troll. I don't know. I mean, if you're going to go specific, if you want to talk, then let's talk. But you just talking there. So, anyway, let's see. Good to see you, Linda. Thank you for joining us. Sharon, I know you got me. I appreciate you. Hey, Diego. Good to see you. Anita, thank you so much. Okay, one of your girls just had an asthma attack. All right, Casella, I hope she's doing all right. Um, and um, let's see. Derek, you contacted me for recent acts of violence. You and your pregnant girlfriend was held against your will and had a gun drawn. I'm sure it was racially motivated. A black male was coming from taking my girlfriend's little brother home to the mall to get food. We were headed out from his house on a gravel road. I was caught up by an older white gentleman in a truck. He asked where was I going really. I gave him my answer. I dropped my little brother home, heading out. Then he suggested I get out of the car and have a conversation. Why'd you get out of the car? To which I declined. Okay. You proceeded to badger him when you dropped off. Did you stay? You gave permission to. Wait a minute. I lost you. I lost your brother. I don't. I lost him. Um, whatever it is, I think you need to know. I think you need to contact an attorney. Again, that's well beyond our pay grade here. So if it's an issue involving the court, you need to get an attorney. If you feel like you were being attacked or discriminated against, I think you need to go ahead and file with an attorney. Okay. The effectiveness of the vaccines. Again, Alethea, I do not know. I do not know. I took the Moderna. I think Pfizer came out first. So, I mean, just if you think about it, if Pfizer's been out longer and they're producing at the same rate, then there will probably be more Pfizer, I would think. So, let's see. Derek says, what about systematic racism that's going on in the Chatham County court system? I'm sure, I'm certain there probably is some. Again, I'm not over the courts. The Chatham County court system. So I mean, Derek, I can't address that. Chatham County has its own government, and judges are elected. So again, that's not where we are. All right. Where else? So, Latasha said Beach High School is closed until September. I did not know that. I did. Well, September is next week, Latasha. I mean, it's what, Wednesday is that. April, I appreciate you. I appreciate that. David, no, we did not roll back property taxes. We for the last 2 years we did. We rolled back property taxes in 2021. In 2019 and 2020. This year, we kept our property taxes the same. We wanted to give raises to our employees, so we gave our employees a 3% raise. I think they deserved it. So, no, we maintained the property taxes this year. Brooke, I do not know. I guess it ends when we're able to all be vaccinated to a point of herd immunity. Let's see. Well, Stacy, no, we'll keep it family friendly. Tanisha, are city employees returning to working from home? No, they're not. They have the opportunity to be vaccinated, so our city employees will be working in our area. Renicia, yes, some people are dying fully vaccinated. That is 0.00003% people that have been vaccinated out of 4 million people. 0.00003% have died. So extremely small percentage. Katrina, thanks for joining us. Sherry Williams, thank you for joining us, and happy birthday, heavenly birthday to Jake. We love him and we miss him. Yeah, well, Stephanie, I don't understand it either. Thank you, Kim, as well. Lenard, thank you for joining us. Cynthia is on. Good to see you. I appreciate you, Jacqueline. Renicia, I mean, you can't shut everything down. I mean, I think we tried that. I mean, we tried that. And I mean, shutting everything down means that people are out of work. That means when you want to go shopping, you can't get anything. When you need gas, you can't get it. When you need food, you can't get it. You can't just shut everything down. I think, people want to be able to say it. It's just that easy. Just shut everything down. I mean, well, what if you work at a job that doesn't give you leave? Which means now everything's shut down, you don't work. And if you don't work, you can't pay your bills. Well, what happens then? I mean, I just think, we have to be careful about that, about shutting everything down. Good to see you, Pastor Green. Thank you. Sai wants to know what information I have on being mandated. Right now, we don't, but we're talking about it. Judge Tammy Stokes is on here, and the guy was talking. Judge Tammy Stokes, as you know, is awesome, and she is part of that. When we were talking earlier, Derek, about reform in our criminal justice system, Judge Tammy Stokes is a good example of someone who gets it, and so we appreciate that. So thank you, Angela. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your prayers. Lori, what type of data are we waiting for to make decisions? Community spread index, positive test index, hospitalizations, vaccination rates. That's the data we're looking for. Brooke, I talked about Cuomo last week. You can watch last week. Vasey, I just heard about Beach High School. I don't know. So again, Diamond, you have the ability to call my office whenever you feel like it. I'm waiting. Or leave your number. I'll call you. About city workers, right now half of city employees are vaccinated. And that's an issue for us. About half of city employees, city police officers are vaccinated, which is a problem for us, which is why we have entered into a resolution to work with the county, the school board, and CAT to be able to come up with a program to get all of our employees vaccinated. And we want to do an incentive program to help get people vaccinated, because we recognize that we have to get people vaccinated. But yeah, Molly, they did deserve a raise. Oh, Jessica says there was a gas leak. That's why. So that's what it is. Y'all know, anyway, leaving that alone. Hey, good to see the wonderful Alderwoman Linda Wilder Bryan from the 3rd District on. She's the hardest working woman on any council anywhere. We appreciate her. Thank you so much as well. Let's see, what else? Iron Bull, I wish COVID ends soon too. We need to get people vaccinated. Beth, thank you so much for your service as a nurse. And again, we have to do this for our healthcare professionals. It always interests me that people don't want to they don't want to be vaccinated, but then when the moment they get sick, they want to go to the hospital. I actually lost a really good friend this morning due to COVID. Absolutely gone too soon. We've got to do better. At least our hospitals are over 300. I think 350 people that are in our hospitals here. So we are overwhelmed. Christina, good to see you. Mike, I'm not familiar with the study. Good to see Annette. Veronica, thank you so much. Brooke, do I back Biden? Yes, I supported President Biden. No, Jasmine, the vaccinations are not the cause of them dying. Oftentimes, they have other issues that are going on with them. The COVID count right now, I think we're in the 1300s for our community transmission index. So, all right, I think that we have had let's see. Yeah. Sharon, my cousin Sharon, get him. Derek, I don't know. The judge let him out on a $4,000 bond. The court will not allow you to see the light of day. Tables are turned. Judge defended him in court. I don't know. I mean, I think you have to go get an attorney and deal with it that way. I don't know. Judges are independently elected. I don't know why that judge happened. Okay? And guess what? Thank you, Yaya. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. Let's see. Okay. Thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate you. Vanessa, thank you for joining us. All right, Lori saying beaches closed due to a COVID spread as well. Yeah, I mean we can't. I mean I think we talked about that. You can't shut everything down. You can't. Let's see. Beatrice, thank you. Mary, thank you as well. Well, Brooke, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm here. I've been here. David, can I partner with Leopold's for free ice cream? Stratton Leopold, the Leopold folk, they do a lot of great things. I'll ask them tomorrow. Nisa, her mother is fighting for her life. Well, Nessa, I hope that we're praying for your mom. Hope she's doing all right. Linda wants to know, will Georgia face a challenge for Kemp canceling extra employment benefits? I don't know. Good to see Tabitha Odell on with us as well. Sherilyn, thank you very much. Okay, well, Sherilyn, I thank you. I don't know. Your son is asking me stuff that I can't answer. Again, I'm the mayor. I'm not in the courts. We only have one court, that's Recorder's Court. I don't know. We don't deal with the criminal justice system. I think that you can encourage your son to get an attorney. If there's some issue why the guy's released on bail, I don't know. I can't answer what I can't answer. So, I'm sorry that it happened, but I can't do anything about that. Kim, you don't doubt COVID, but vaccine's supposed to do well because, Kim, most people are not vaccinated. That's the reason why. Most people are not vaccinated. So, thank you, Felicia. I appreciate you. Mark, what story? I don't know what you're talking about. Tanisha, we are talking about a variety. We're talking about it. Well, we did one incentive already. We gave a 1 day off for people to get vaccinated. We're now talking about a cash incentive. So we're talking with the county, the school board, and CAT. We want to offer the same thing. the same amount. So we're still working on it. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate you as well. Um, do I even know what the numbers are? Yeah, I look at the numbers every single day. Good, Denise. I'm glad you got your water bill. Cheryl, good to see you. Gina says, yeah, they won't. Debbie, can I partner with the school board to allow some of the individuals on date night to attend virtual classes? Debbie, I'm going to stay away from that. Let's see. Hukina, thank you. Patricia, yes, we're leaving the water company open. Casey wants to know why school's open. Because right now our infections are relatively low. They're manageable. So that's why they left the schools open. I thank you, Patricia. Arnita, thank you so much. Renicia, I hope not. Mark, I know what's going on with my city. Again, the numbers change every single day. So sorry I don't have, the memory to throw out the numbers. I know our community transmission index is over 1,300. I know there are over 300 people in hospitals. Those are the numbers ones we need to be concerned about. But anyway, Paul lost 3 friends this week to COVID. 2 were brother and sister, 50 and 49. They went to COVID. They went to Disney. All got COVID. I'm sorry to hear that. Marcus, thank you. Valerie, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You called, do I wish for him to be impeached? Oh, I don't know what that's about. Do I know how long the vaccine is going to last? I've heard, Desiree, they're talking about 8 months or so. So that's what I know right now. Let's see. Thank you, Shirley. I appreciate you as well. You know what? And I'm going to go ahead and deal with... No, I'm going to leave it alone. Renicia, why are the vaccinated getting infected? Because vaccines learn. Vaccines morph. They mutate. And so you have different versions of it. Just because you get a vaccine doesn't mean you're forever protected. Vaccines change. And so that's why we're on what's called the Delta variant. After Delta comes Lambda. That's a new version, new and improved. So, of course, we never said that the vaccine was going to stop everybody from getting COVID. What we did say was if you got the vaccine, you're less likely to catch it. If you do catch it, you're less likely to be in a hospital and you're less likely to die. That's what we said. So just wanted you to know. Good to see you, Tony. Lavelle, I mean, the issue is real clear. I mean, if you are sick, and you have to go to the hospital, ultimately, an issue might come up where they have to make a decision about who to treat. That's the problem. So, just wanted to let you know. Well, again, Mark, I'm not over the schools, and I've been busy out all day. I'm just getting home, so I'm sorry. Again, I'm not over the school system. If it was a city facility that was closed, I bet you I'd know that. So I think what you don't know is I'm not over the school system. So because Beach is closed, that is not under the auspices of the city of Savannah. The city of Savannah does not own Beach High School or any other public high school in this county. So that's not me, just so that you know. Yeah. Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate you. Kiana. Now, actually, Kiana, I had Dr. Levette was on 2 weeks ago. She came on. So she came on Monday night. So, she's always come on. We'd be glad to get her back on. Good to see you, Pootie Mama. Ed wants to talk about um, cities litter and public dumping, and I mean it's a problem. I mean, I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's two sides of it. The one side is we can pick it up, but I think it's more important to change the behavior. Um, people not to be so nasty. Not to sit there and drop stuff around. I mean, what sense does that make? We have to change behavior. I mean, and that comes from every parent making sure their kids are not dumping stuff on the ground, and we're not doing it also. If I keep in front of my house clean, I mean, I go out in front of my house, and if I see something kids dropped, I pick it up and put it in the trash. And we should all do the same. I think we all have a responsibility in that. And I think we have to start changing people's behavior. So, Lamb, good to see you. Good to see you, Rayella. So, um, I'm gonna leave that alone. Erica, I know you're stressed out. Hang in there, sweetie. I appreciate you and all that you do. I really do. Um, Deborah, we are talking about that. Um, we're talking about that. We're asking stores right now. And so if there's stores that are really doing a good job with requiring masks, let us know and we'll start lifting up those stores. We want to support those stores who are doing the right thing. Um, Renee wants to know, are doctor's offices going to be doing phone calls? I don't know. I don't know anything about doctor's offices. Okay? I don't know. Pauline, the city needs new trash containers now. If you need a new trash container, you can call 651-6565. 651-6565, just so that you know. And you can get your new trash container. Okay? Let's see. Vanessa says many people are not talking about monoclonal antibody treatment. No. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant, thank you for pointing that out to me. I appreciate that. Veronica, no, I am not trying to do that. I am not trying to do that. Yeah, I meant viruses. I didn't mean vaccines. So this is all right. A little bit tired. It's been a long night. Y'all are getting a vaccine that the CEOs and executives at Pfizer won't even get. Okay. I mean, I'm getting a vaccine because I want to live. That's why. Virus, 1 month we have to have a booster, not one but two. I didn't hear that, Kim. No, well, Sheila, I'm staying on. That's what I'm saying. I'm leaving that on. I'll let you all deal with them and that foolishness. So I appreciate that, Sheila. What happened to the letters that the mayors wrote to Brian Kemp? We just said it. I mean, it just happened. We sent him the letter, and we didn't expect a response. See, Nicole, I saw you sneak in. So good to see you. So, we didn't expect that he was going to respond. So we just keep doing what we're going to do. The question is, again, Renee, I don't know about doctor's offices doing phone calls. I don't know. I don't know. Vasey says, who runs the schools? Put them on the line. They were on the line 2 weeks ago. So this is Friday Night Live, and so this is not the school board live. This is Friday Night Live. So, we'll have them back soon. Jennifer had 4 people die that had the vaccine. No underlying conditions. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Let me see. Deidre, yeah, I mean, we chose to get the vaccine. You chose not to get the vaccine. So there's nothing wrong with that. We want to live, so we get the vaccine. If you don't want to get the vaccine, then don't. I mean, do you. Patricia, yeah, we're losing a lot of loved ones as well. And again, Miriam, go back to that point. We do have to care about trash. Again, it is up to us to keep our community clean. It's up to us to keep our community safe. And we have to do that. So we need your help to be able to do that. So dumping and littering is an issue, it's a problem, but we have to be able to address those issues and problems. So just want to let you know that. We got to pick up our own stuff. So, and we still have Keep Savannah Beautiful. We have Keep Georgia Beautiful. And actually, when we can get around to it, we will actually have a redo to really expand that. To be honest with you, we have too few people. We have too few people that are in our. We cut our sanitation department, and so that's an issue. It's a problem, and so we know that, and so we will go ahead and address that. But on the other end, again, we need people to take care of themselves. So, Pauline, thank you so much. Mike, can you talk about elected city leaders sitting during the pledge? I can't. They're elected, and I stand for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. So, I think you need to talk with that particular council member. I don't know why they're sitting. Well, part of the reason is I think it's a little bit difficult because the moment we stand up, we're now out of the camera's view. So I don't know. That's the reason why. I don't know. But yeah, we need everybody's help as well. So, Renicia, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Paul, thank you so much, and I'm sorry for your friend's passing as well. Elise, if you send me a message, I'll get your parents a recycling bin, okay? All right, as well. Another subject, mentoring to stop black on black crime. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I absolutely agree with you. Any help with small businesses still struggling with COVID? I'm not. I'm not. I don't know. You might call it Small Business Assistance Association. Good to see. Good to see the Honorable Jeff Booker from Seabright, New Jersey, on with us. Thank you. Good to see you as well. Let's see. Thank you, Glenda. Yeah, Ashley, we've asked staff to look at that. I think they need to look over a period of time because I understood. I did get that, and I did check into it. I need to follow up on the reason why we're having this uptick in water bills. Send me a message, and I can go ahead and have them look into that, okay? Mark, I've talked to you twice, okay? I can't talk to Mark all day long. I've talked to you twice, and so I'm not going to sit here and this is not Mark all night long. I spoke to you twice. There are other people who want to put some other things on here. I can't read. So far, I have 1,109 comments. As of right now, 1,109 comments. I can't answer every single one. I do the best I can. Sorry. Moving on. Deborah, we have not used the city's relief money at all as of yet. We plan to use some of it to do a variety of things, but right now, hey Pete, good to see you. I want to come by and stop by and see you as well. So, yeah, we as you know, this is hurricane season, and so since it's hurricane season, September 10th, September 11th is usually our peak as it relates to the hurricanes. So we're not really spending money right now because we want to make sure that we can get past some of this hurricane stuff. So just wanted you to know that. But Pete, I'm really happy to see you as well. What else? Diana wants to know where she can get the booster shot. I think you have to talk to you. I think you have to be 8 months after. I think it's only for Pfizer right now. 8 months after you've had your second shot, and I think you can go to the health department to get your booster shot. 8 months after your second Pfizer shot right now. Okay? Um, Cheryl, a whole lot of I don't know tonight. Yeah, I mean, if I don't know, I can say I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you're talking about me, but people are asking me about stuff that I have no purview over, and so either I can get the answer or direct you to how to get the answer. So, um, let's see. Well, at least you say a good question. I mean, people say, well, they say they want lower taxes, but they realize when it's lower taxes, when prices go up, you have to cut some things. So, I mean, past councils made some decisions to make some balancing. So, I mean, we have to pay for what we get. So, just want you to know about that. Brooke, I don't know anything about monoclonal antibodies. I can't address it. I'm not a medical professional. So when I get a medical professional on, then you can address it with them. I can't address it. I'm not a medical personnel. All right? And thank you, Sheila, for handling that for me. Barry wants to know, would all the money coming to Westside for new arena would be block grants for neighborhood improvements for the surrounding areas? We're talking about that. Again, that's a money deal, and so we're talking about that. People who need assistance, they can go EOA and United Way is that's where we put our money. So just want to let you know about that. Stephanie, thank you for joining us as well. Let's see. See what else. Miriam, thank you very much for saying that. We do. We send our condolences to all the families of those who have lost someone to COVID, and for those that are fighting for their lives, and even for those that recovered. So our thoughts and prayers go out. Thank you, Miriam, for shouting that out. So let's see. Hey, good to see you, Carolyn. That means my sweet Savannah is there. Good to see you as well. What does Savannah get out of the Georgia $1 billion infrastructure bill? I'm not sure about that, because once it passes, then we'll know how much it is. But I do know from our senators that we are in the hopper to receive some money. So we're looking forward to that. Deborah, we did do some relief money for small businesses. We have not decided what we're doing with the next part of the money, because there was PPP money that was available. There was a variety of business relief money that was already out and issued, and that was in the millions of dollars. So hopefully businesses took advantage of that. Yeah, Lori, I heard about a Cat 4 coming to Louisiana. Hey, folks, if you're not already prepared for a hurricane, again, September 10th, September 11th is our peak time for hurricanes. So please go ahead and start buying up stuff now. Have a plan, know what it is you're going to do. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, Shirley, I've heard the same thing. Thank you very much. Hey, Evie, good to see you. Thank you very much as well. Patricia has a lighting. Forest Avenue, is that in the city of Savannah? If it is, send me a message and let me see if I can help. It might be Georgia Power, but send me an inbox, Patricia, and let me check into it. All right. Hey, Mitzi, good to see you. Thank you so much. It is good to see you. Elizabeth Clark, thank you so much. Appreciate that as well. Tamika, we're expecting that the city employees might get the raise by the next pay period, like it's 2 weeks, and then they'll get the part that the retroactive part that goes back to July 4th, they'll get that on the following paycheck. That's what we're expecting right now. So it could change. George said, thank you very much. Rita, thank you for posting that. The COVID numbers are right there. Linda, I appreciate you. I appreciate you more than you know always. So, I think Neil secretly like admires me, has like a man crush on me. Do you, Neil? Is that what it is? Is that what it is, Neil? Okay. I like me too. You have a man crush on me, Neil. I'm on it. And I'm going to keep doing things to make sure that you, all the way in Collins, Georgia, continue to have that. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. At least we're still working with, I met with our homeless providers on Tuesday. We met with our homeless providers. Again, as long as we're in a COVID environment, it's going to be difficult to deal with. Our shelters can't deal with the capacity. So that's what the deal is with that. So, Catherine, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Again, thank you, Lamb. I appreciate that. Can the city help get easy access to rapid testing for teachers or families that are quarantined? No, we can't. The health department can. That's all through the health department. So you can contact the Coastal Health District. Okay? Let's see, what else? See, Nicole, I am glad that you are doing good. I appreciate that. Leslie, thank you. Tanja, I hope my girl is doing all right. Miss Toya, thank you. Good to see you. Joan says, let's pray for Louisiana. Yeah, they're staring down the barrel, literally, of a Cat 4 hurricane. So, appreciate that. Stacy, what's the MOD Facebook? Mod. It said 3rd District. All right, Linda, thank you. Loretta, thank you. Take care of that. All right, Mardell, we missed you. We're glad that you're here with us. Let's see. Yeah, Neil admires me. Brooke, there are white people all over here. There are white people, Asian people, there are Hispanic people. Date night is for everybody. Where would you get that from about white people? Really? Date night is everybody. So, just want to let you know that. George said, if Neil wants to come to City Hall, I will give him a hug. Because obviously, he has some issues he needs to work out. So, I love you, Neil. You is kind. You is smart. You is important, Neil. You my man. And you don't know what, Neil? You're a great American. And so, we're going to keep you in our prayers. And we mean that. So, on Friday night, I tripped myself out. Okay, Cassell, yeah, we're praying for your cheerleader. Keep me informed. Text me and let me know what's going on with her, okay? Pauline is proud of me. I appreciate that as well. Oh, man, look. Carolyn, I know Linda has a heart of gold. I mean, she just does so much for this community, and Savannah is blessed to have her, and I'm honored to serve with her. She is awesome. Um, so that's what I'm saying. Um, let's see. The antibodies cocktails here in Florida. You have to get that way before you get deathly sick. Okay. I thank you, Lavelle. Can we get the schools back to virtual? I do not think so at this time. Let's see. Did the area for the tiny homes? We're still working on that, Barbara. And Linda's on here. She can speak more to it, but we're working on developing it on for the homeless over there in the 3rd District. Shirley, I wish that we could get to 80%. That's why we're doing everything we can to get people vaccinated. Yvonne, I do not know, but maybe I'll get them on next week. You can always call their office. I think it's 201-4500 or something like that. You can call SEMA directly. All right. Oh, Maud. Okay, I see. Oh, thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. Good to see you. All right. Rita, yes, there are discussions every day. We have an agency, Step Up Savannah, which is our poverty reduction specialist. And so they work every day. They exist to be able to combat poverty. Let me see. Hey, Edwana, good to see you. Let's see. Why not relocate the new Salvation Army site across next door from DFAX on Weed Street? Because that's up to the Salvation Army, Ed. They decide that based on their funds. So they didn't think that was a feasible location. Laura is telling us, L.R. Smith is telling us how to block people. Thank you, April. I appreciate you. Yeah, Miriam, I think I give you some Stella Rosa too. I'm just saying. Let's see. Yeah. Bros, good to see you. Paul, I think the milk crate challenge is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. And I'm sitting here watching grown. These are not kids. These are grown people on this date night challenge. It is crazy. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So, anyway, this was a wild night tonight. Lori, thank you so much for being the adult. We appreciate that. Cecilia, I think you need to check with Alderwoman Shabazz. Renee, thank you so much. And yes, Shirley, yeah, people are starting to wear those masks. They know we're not playing, we're serious. Thank you, Karen, I appreciate you. Miriam, thank you so much. Thank you, Antonio. Appreciate you all. Sharon, thank you always for having my back. It's been a great night, an interesting night, but I appreciate you all so much. Thank you, Donovan. Thank you. I appreciate you joining us. And again, we're looking forward to next week on Monday, this coming Monday. I think I have Pastor Rick is going to join us for Motivational Monday on Monday. Motivational Monday, Pastor Ricky Temple is going to join us at 7 o'clock. And you know it's always a great opportunity when he comes on as well. So looking forward to that. And then next Friday, of course, you know we're going to do it again. It will be week 76, and we are looking for that. But Sarah, good to see you. Yes, Rosalind, I did get your message, but I didn't really have an answer for you. I was trying to get an answer, but I could not get one. But good to see y'all. God bless you. God bless everybody, including Neil. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Friday Night Live.